Okay, sis, I am coming back to you with another one. If you are new here, go ahead and subscribe. If you are back, thank you for tuning in. I have another one for you. And I'm going to let y'all know, as a woman, I know you get overwhelmed sometimes when it comes to the kids, to the job, to the even boyfriend or husband. It's a lot. It's a lot because you have dreams too. You got something inside of you too that you are destined to become, and that you're just trying to get out of you, but you just don't know how, and you just haven't had time to make any movement towards it. Well, sis, you need to start going to bed a little earlier. You need to start going to bed a little earlier so you can get up early and get whatever you have to do, get it done. You can't do it late at night because of some fact, I understand sometimes late at night is our best time of night because everybody is gone to bed and you finally got you some me time and some peace time and some quiet. I get it. I get it. I used to do it all the time. That's my thing. I stay up late, knowing doggone well I gotta get up in the morning. And I'm telling you, if you stay up late, you're gonna be all groggy, and it's gonna take you forever to start your morning. So I ain't saying do it every day, but maybe 3 times out your week, you need to implement a 4 a.m., a 5 a.m. type regimen to where you could get up early and work on your business or work on your schooling. Now, you gotta, or work on your craft, okay? Work on your craft. Like, you gotta make it happen, sis. It's time out for the excuses. It's time out for the excuses. You have to move. Prayer without work is dead. You could pray all day, but if you don't put no action behind it, you are, I don't know. God can't perform no miracle without man. He needs man in order to perform a miracle for you. Okay? Whether that's through you or through someone else. Either way, he got to make it happen. He didn't place that dream in your heart just out of nowhere. You ever had a dream that you would become something or become something, and you like, dog, whatever, I can really see myself doing that. Like, oh my gosh, you're actually using your gifts, you're working towards a purpose. Yeah. And then you don't do anything with it, but later on you end up having that same dream or seeing it again, like, dog, or whatever. Like, I can see myself doing it. That's God giving you the dream, baby. It ain't just you. Like, yeah, you had the dream, but God had to plant it there in your heart. Okay? So, he needs somebody to do it. He chose you. And if you don't do it, he's going to have to choose someone else. Okay? Those who don't use their gifts are cursed with poverty. And we be like, oh man, I need money or a dog or, because you ain't using your gifts. You are not using your gifts. And if you don't use them, they'll be taken away. Yep. Like, oh, I used to sing. I used to sing. And all of a sudden, kind of raspy. Because you haven't been building that muscle. You ain't been using it. That's what happens. So, let's make a plan, sis. It's time to make a plan, strategize, put together some things, figure out what you can do, and chisel at it a day at a time. Consistency is key. If you continue to do something day and day and day after day, and the next person, they only doing it only 2 days out their week, but you're doing it day after day after day, you will be way ahead of the game. Kobe Bryant said it himself about his practices and stuff, and how consistency, it beats anything. You have to stick at it. Like, dog, I'm not seeing all the results I want to see, or I'm not looking how I want to look. Okay, keep going. Or you finally decide to meal prep and, oh, I'm supposed to look this way or this some way. If you ain't there, keep going. If you job hunting, like, oh my gosh, I'm trying to find the right job and nothing is biting. Keep looking. Keep looking. Those who seek, they shall find. God has it all in his Bible, y'all. Everything. He has everything in his Bible. Everything you're going through. Everything that is happening. Those who seek shall find. Those who knock, the door shall be open. Those who ask shall receive. You have to keep going. You're not seeing what you want to see with your visual eye. So you're thinking things ain't working, so you give it up because you need that self-validation right now. You need that pleasure of knowing things are working out right now. Oh, my channel ain't working, or my channel ain't growing. Keep making videos. Oh, I'm not making the grades I want to make. Keep studying. Like, you don't give up. You don't give up. You don't stop. You keep going. If it's not looking how it's supposed to look, sounding like how it's supposed to sound, giving you that feeling it's supposed to give you, you have to keep going. That's what that means. You have to keep going. It needs more. You have to feed it more. It doesn't mean, oh, I'm going to give it up, or I ain't even going to do it no more then, or I'm going to just leave that alone right now. No, baby, you're going to lose your momentum. You have to keep going. Ignore the signs, oh, it's looking great, or ignore how things are looking right now. When Jesus walked on water, he said, Peter, come to me. As soon as those winds start blowing, that's when Peter just said, you know what? He lost sight of God. He lost sight. He got distracted. Things weren't looking the way it's supposed to look. He got distracted and just fell off. Okay? It didn't work because he got distracted. He was supposed to keep going. Keep going. No matter how you're feeling. No matter how the fear will build up in you. Of, oh, they're not going to accept me. Or you how afraid of you of rejection. How afraid you are of rejection. You have to keep going. When family isn't supporting you, you have to keep going. When friends aren't liking your posts or buying anything from you, you have to keep going. You have to plan, strategize. Oh, okay, well, I'm going to keep going this way, and I'm going to move this around and do that, and I'm going to keep going. You have to keep going. You can't give up And like, well, no, you are on a mission. God put you on a mission. He needs you to complete it. He needs you to show up. It's important to him that you succeed. You gotta make it. So when things aren't going the way you want it to in your life, when you feel like everything is out of order or everything is just overwhelming you, you need to step back, pray about that thing, and say, hey, I'm going to come up with a plan. Yep. I'm going to come up with some time blocks. Yep. I ain't going to spend as much time doing this in this area. I'm going to do it just a little bit, and then I'm going to do everything else I need to do. I'm going to do this from 1 to 1:30. All right, next, I'm going to take a break right here. Give myself some grace to where I won't get overwhelmed or overworked. Okay, I done took my 30-minute break. Okay, at 2 o'clock, I'm going to do this. At 3 o'clock, I'm resting. Whatever the case may be. Or if your day is more like a 9 to 5, all right, well, you need to plan something from 5 to 9. Okay? Stop being lazy. You cannot be lazy when it comes to your potential and what God has placed in your heart for you to do. You cannot be lazy. You have to put in the work. You have to put in the work in order for God to show up the way you never thought he could. Because he's a big God. He's a big God. So, with that being said, y'all, my hair is looking crazy now. Okay? But for real. With that being said, you have to keep going. You have to keep going. You have to finish what you have started. It's getting hard, so what? If it was easy, everybody would be doing it. You were called. He called you. You were chosen. You have to do it. You have to go and start that business. Those people need you. All the people that your business can help, they need you. You have to get it started. You have to go to school and be that engineer. You have to go to school and be that nurse. They need you. God needs you to step up. What are you doing? No, we're not going to give up. God created us to be warriors. We're fearless. We're courageous. We're brave. Honey. You can't give up. You cannot stop right now. You're in the middle of a race. You don't just stop. You better walk, but you don't stop. You have to finish. You have to finish. So don't you dare give up. Don't you dare feel the need to say, oh, it ain't gonna work. No. Because if you continue to keep going versus stop it, and then later on at the end of the year you say, oh, I should have stuck with it. Yeah, you should have. You could have been 9 months in. You should have. Everything that starts out isn't going to be good as gold. It's just starting out. It's a seed. Hello? It's not going to automatically become a tree. What are we expecting right now? Like, what are we doing? You can't. No. No, baby. No. 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 No, you can't expect to eat fruit from the seed that you just planted yesterday. You can't expect, dog, I ain't getting no 1,000 subscribers. Like, sis, you just started last week. Like, why nobody ain't coming on? Because they don't know you. What you mean? Why they ain't coming to your? They don't even know exist right now. Like, what you mean? Like, continue to make videos. Continue to keep going. Why nobody ain't checking out my business? Because you ain't promoted. You're not promoting it, and they don't know nothing about your business starting. That's why. Like, y'all. Like, I'm just saying, you gotta keep going. You cannot give up. You can't stop in the middle of a race. You have to keep going. Step by step by step. The $1,000 ain't just gonna fall in your lap. You have to get out and save it. You have to put back in order for it to be there. You have to put in the work. Sow the seeds. Step by step by step. I hope this helps somebody. I hope this helps somebody. Like, you're not great at makeup? Keep practicing. You're not getting a job? I suck at interviews? Don't say I suck at interviews. Say I'm working on my interviewing. It's what you tell yourself. If you continue to say you suck at interviews, you're going to be sucking at interviews. You need to continue to practice. Practice, practice, practice. Every little job you get and every little interview you get, you practice. You're interviewing. You practice, practice, practice. And then by the time you done went through all those job interviews, you get to the main one that really means something. And boom, you get the job. You get the job. So I'm telling y'all, it's hard all the way around. Okay? Don't let your choices be based on your circumstance. No. Control what you can control now. It's free to do your research. It's free to do your business plan. Like, okay, I'm going to sit up here and figure out all of this. My marketing analysis, who is doing what I'm doing in this field, Like, that's free. You doing your research. You going to different companies. You know, hey, what y'all do? How you do this? It's free. You don't need money to do that. So stop saying, oh, I don't have no money to start my business. Okay. Just cover the startup costs, which is getting your LLC. Getting all that set up. It may be a couple $100, but let's put back $250 to make sure everything is covered. Okay. So now you got a purpose. Let's start working on that. Because you're not lazy. You just have no drive. No purpose. Once you nail your purpose, hey, it's time to get on it. God is expecting you to come through. Don't drop the ball, sis. Don't drop the ball. Okay, I'm done. Y'all have a good one. Make sure y'all subscribe if you haven't already. And come back for another one. And if you need to save this video, save it. It'll give you the inspiration that you need to get through your days that you feel like you are down. Okay? God has big plans for you. Do not waste it. Do not waste it. Now, y'all have a good one. I hope this helps somebody. All right. Love y'all. Bye.